Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
What's happening to the motherfucking real fantasy playmakers? I am your boy, Heart to Start Guccini JD, man. And tonight you already know what it is, man. It's 6:30 p.m. Oh, excuse me, 4:25. Excuse me. Hey, that's how much I am to used to that 6:30 show. But man, tonight, man, we about to break it down on these tight ends, man. Coming up first, I got my dog, hailing down from the 619. Make that move to where he at, man, to put it down and give us that great fantasy football content, man. On my mama, man. This is my motherfucking dog, the fantasy football hustler, man. Y'all give it up for my dog, man.
Hell yeah. Let's get it going. This tight end wide receiver battle royale. I'm curious to see what tight ends whip what wide receivers' asses right now.
You motherfucking right, man. Tight end versus wide receivers, bro. The motherfucking WrestleMania finna pop off, and I'm finna bring in my Neff, man. Helen from the fantasy football front line, man, is my dog, young AJ. We calling him Neff, man. This one of the youngest to do it in the game, man. It's my dog AJ.
How's it going? First time on the fantasy playmakers. It's an honor.
Hell
see
yeah.
what tight ends are gonna start in this.
Man, off top. I'm glad you pulled up too, brother. Drop these boys these isms, man, and let them know. Matter of fact, let them know where they can find you and all your great content and everything that you putting out, big bro, before we move on.
Y'all can find me at FFT_AJ on Twitter or Frontline_FF, where you can find both mine and my co-host Twitter. We just came out with episode 2 of our podcast like less than a week ago. Sunday, we should be coming out with the 3rd episode. I think we're going to be covering the NFC West, going against Niners, Rams, everything. So it's going to be exciting. A lot of stuff coming up.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's what's up, man. Y'all make sure y'all go slide over to all his platforms. Y'all stay tuned to what the fuck he got going on. And last but not least is my motherfucking dog, man. Brody don't need no introduction. All he need is the intro music. That's all he need, man. Man, let that shit play. You already know who it is, man. The motherfucking Bogard Scott free fella.
Yes. Break the walls down. You know what I mean? That's what she said. You know what I'm talking about?
Third.
Yeah. Came through and redecorated the walls. Yeah, what's happening? How y'all doing?
Like real brothers do, man. We come through, man, redecorating shit, man. Open up shop.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. We got a bunch of people up in the chat already. We got Sir Bongs a lot up in the chat early.
Yeah.
Trying to grind something up.
Yeah, now that Spencer's an official YouTube 420 crew member, he's got those 420 crew emojis throwing in the 420 crew bong in there. Hell yeah. People watching on StreamYard, you can't see it, but if you're in the YouTube chat, you can see the custom Hustler 420 crew emojis. Yeah, and Antonio's up in the building. Since we started early, he can make it.
Antonio, that's right, huh? Because we usually a little later.
I said 6:30 in the intro, man. I forgot it was 4 o'clock.
6:30 where I'm at.
That's right. 6:30 somewhere.
Yeah, first off, I want to say thank y'all for being able to adjust for me, for me, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a last minute haircut opportunity popped up for me and my man's, bro, because unfortunately we had my aunt, well, it's my girl's aunt, but my girl's aunt passed about a week ago. You know what I mean? So it's like it's about to be like the viewings and all the funerals and shit. So, you know what I mean? Got to get cleaned up. You know what I mean? For the family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But appreciate y'all, man, because you know what I'm saying? We're talking about some real a real mind state of getting the tight end early. That's what this is about tonight, right? We get tight ends early, but we're gonna do an exercise where we take these It's not even next time. It's gonna be like a battle royal. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the tight ends versus the receivers. You know what I mean? And which tight ends are going around which receivers and who we would rather have over if we're going quote unquote early tight end. Yeah.
And look at Uncle Buck throwing in a first one for us. He said Ricky Seals Jones or Zach Pascal. He understands.
Where is Ricky Seals at?
I think he's still in New York. No, New York, isn't he? The Giants?
Oh yeah, he with the Giants. Hey, look, don't do any of it. What else? What other options you got?
he is with the Giants. Yeah. So yeah, Uncle Buck, you get the concept. We're just going with the top 5 or 6 tight ends. We're not dumpster diving on this episode.
Yeah, not this one. I know we're gonna do one at least this week. We're gonna figure out some dumpster dive tight end. It might even just be a part of the late round tight end, late, but outside. It's really just early tight ends or not, because you can get tight ends all throughout this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So what's the cutoff point about the
Schultz, 4th or the 5th?
Schultz, Kittle, Waller.
It's either gonna be 5 or 6. So it's either gonna be like Waller, Kittle, or Schultz. We may get Schultz in the mix here. I think the issue with Schultz is some people have TJ Hopkinson over Schultz right now.
Okay, well we could verse him. When we talk about Schultz, we'll also talk about TJ Hopkinson. So it'll be like so and so, TJ Hopkinson, or
here you go. Boom. Let's start it with this one. Spencer threw out Mark Andrews or Debo. That's a perfect
Mark Andrews.
I'll take Mark Andrews.
I'm on the Andrews train too.
I'd be on the Andrews side as well of that. And let's see who's some other ones in that. So Mark Andrews or Tyreek Hill.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews or CeeDee Lamb.
Mark Andrews.
I'll take CD.
That's a close one.
Yeah. Mark Andrews or Diggs.
I'm going Andrews too, bro.
I'm going Diggs.
Especially because I'm adding a fire ass running back to it, so then I can go hero running back.
I'm going tight end early. Usually
load
if I
up
have a strong
everywhere
running
else.
back, apparently.
And I got that.
I like that because like I'm taking the Diggs and the Adams and you know I'm taking all of them over Andrews there.
What about Mike Evans?
I'll take Andrews. Actually, you know what? That's close. I'll take Evans. Actually,
Yeah, I'll take Evans there.
I want the touchdowns, and we've seen it for 2 years straight. It's not going away.
Every year Brady's there, Mike Evans gets a little better, even though I'm getting older.
There we go. So we kind of see what the tier break is. I mean, maybe not Mike Evans because I know Debo and Tyreek may be a little bit higher than Mike Evans in people's rankings.
But Andrews might be like on the 2-3 turnaround on the 2 side. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and how about Albert throwing out Pitts or T. Higgins? This is a good one.
I'm going Higgins.
I'm gonna go Pitts.
Give me Higgins.
I don't want to have to worry about tight end especially with Pitts.
Pitts goes the latest, right?
Out of the top
Out of the 5? No, I don't think so.
No, out of the 3, he goes the latest, but not out of the 4.
Yeah, out of the 3. The top
out of the 3. Yeah. I feel you.
We haven't talked about
all the ones we talking about. My bad.
No, it's all good. We're just jumping with what the chat is jumping off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Pitts or T. Higgins. I mean, it kind of depends on where we're at because I feel like I don't want to jump too crazy for Pitts, but if I can get him like early 4th round in a super flex, which I did in the best ball, I mean, I'll take a shot at him over Higgins. But I like where Higgins is going because you're getting him kind of like in the 5th round. So
give me Higgins because he's going to be in a lot of high scoring games. So he's gonna have a lot of opportunities to put up a lot of points. So that's why I want Higgins. I feel like, I mean, maybe Pitts could too because they're gonna be playing from behind a lot. But I just think Higgins has.
There's a path.
There's a path
for him to be like Pitts is the top. Pitts could easily finish as the top 3. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'd rather have Higgins because I don't know about the likelihood of it. Yeah, I know there's a clear path for him to finish in the top 3. But that's why I want to know where we're drafting him because I know they're not going in the same range per se. You know what I mean?
No, and that's what and see. So I feel. I mean, that's what's crazy because if we take Higgins is already going later than Pitts. So if you're amongst those 2 guys, you're probably not getting Pitts and Higgins amongst that range. It's like Pitts is going, I guess, man, really right above the Higgins. So that might be
Okay,
Like,
so it is a profit.
And this is all one team. I mean, one quarterback, 12 team like type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
those guys are just a
yeah,
little
I don't know. For position scarcity, you could easily make a case for Pitts, but like if Higgins
yeah,
goes
like Pitts or AJ Brown, Emil said.
I'll go
you gotta
AJ.
have AJ.
Yeah, I go AJ on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like same thing if we went like Pitts or CD.
yeah. I'd rather go
Because I know that I'm gonna get 8 to 10 touchdowns probably out of them and 1,000. With Pitts, we seen the 1,000, but we only seen what was it, 1 TD,
and it wasn't even on American soil.
It wasn't. It
was in London.
Cowboys play from behind the lot too.
The one tug he had wasn't even on American soil.
How about
Cowboys play from behind the lot too, so CD will get his targets.
How about Pitts or DK?
Oh shit, that's a tough one.
I value DK.
I'm off DK this year, but
the where he's going, you can't be off DK. I feel like he's going with Brandon Cooks.
But we're not talking about a value. We're saying if you're on the clock and you got to make a choice
probably
one of those two.
I get DK. I'd probably take DK
Okay.
because I'm grabbing either tight end. I'm grabbing Kelsey or Andrews.
What
yeah,
about
and I think DK could get 5 TDs with one of them dudes, or both, even with both of them, or 3 of them, whoever may be at that quarterback. He gonna get 5 TDs and 800 yards like last year. No, he had 10 TDs last year, huh? DK did.
He had a double digits, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
he had double digits for sure.
Because he got 3 in one game, 2 in another one. I mean, just 2 games was like half his TDs. What about Deontay Johnson? Pitts or Deontay Johnson?
I'll take Pitts.
I'm taking Deontay.
I think I'd be on the Pitt side.
Deontay gonna steal, like I said.
I think Pitts.
I said about a month ago, if Big Ben is getting Deontay 169 targets, Trubisky can get him 140 targets, even though he only had 110.
Some of those targets
Deontay just fit what Big Ben could do at that point of his career perfectly.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, that's why like he had a large percentage out of the slot too, when just like out wide. So as long as they keep that up, because Trubisky, he's kind of whack, but he might be better than Big Ben in a lot of
shit. Albert said Metcalf had 12 touchdowns last year.
There it is there. But he only had like 800 yards though.
Right.
12 TDs is 12 TDs.
Yeah, getting that money.
So
And,
maybe get the tight end. So the tight end, and I think Pitts could do that, right?
And
I mean,
Anthony said Michael Pittman or Andrews, but I feel like Pittman would be closer to like Pitts's, or like even like George Kittle or
yeah, I was gonna say Kittle.
So that
Okay.
we'll get
to that. We'll get to that.
in the mix. Let's get back. Let's go to Kelsey because we kind of switched. We jumped over him. Usually the first tight end off the board. So Kelsey or Cooper Kupp?
Cup.
AJ's got to think about it. What is it?
That's crazy. See, we're getting used to me and Guccini. That's how you know we're the playmakers. We're seasoned right now. If we had 2 seconds on that clock, we would have made the decision already. Make a draft pick. Cup.
I think
Fuck, bruh. And sent the trade out.
Boom, you would have timed out right there. Kid, remember your training.
I go Cup.
You're going Kupp. I'd take Kelsey. I guess I'm alone.
I knew you would.
Minus Ron. If it's at the 1-2 turn, I mean, because the position scarcity, and he's going to finish as a top 10 wide receiver. So that just makes him like just insane as a tight end. He said we get the tight end premium. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not even talking about tight end premium.
Yeah, we're just talking about being in we're talking about we're in a 12-team redraft right now. You know, you're on the clock type of shit, like this tight end or this receiver. You know what I mean?
Yep. Here's one Albert threw out: Kelsey or Diggs.
Kelsey.
I'm going Kelsey.
Yeah, definitely. It just hurts to see where he was his first year with Josh, and then last year, it's just
He
Came a
still
little
did,
bit back down to earth.
yeah.
Because and what's crazy is it was definitely the efficiency came down in the completion percentage. You know what I'm saying for a Josh Allen. Like I remember when Huss brought that up to me, I was like, wow, I didn't know it dropped down that much.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that.
58 or something like that.
In like 2 years.
Yeah, but he's still.
It's just hard because I don't know where I'm drafting. Like I'm going to the 1-2 turn, I'd rather take Kelsey, but if I'm more in the middle, then I'd rather take Diggs.
Okay. And what about Justin Jefferson versus Kelsey?
Give me JJ.
Jefferson.
No hesitation.
Yeah, JJ got the
If
opportunity.
I was drafted in a 12-team redraft league, I'd take JJ at the 1 over JT because
JJ got the opportunity to get them yardage as well.
What about Kelsey or Jamar Chase?
Ooh.
Kelsey. I'm not that big on Jamar.
Man, that's a tough one.
For real? You don't like Jamar like that? You know what?
I think in a long scheme and a
I
career
think Jamar goes before Kelsey. So if Jamar is just that late,
I'd rather have Higgins in the 5th than Jamar in the 1st or the 2nd.
Hey, you know what? I like that one.
That's a great point.
I'll have what he's having. I'll take Kelsey, and I'll go and target my man Higgins because I love Higgins.
Because I feel like long-term in the span of career, I feel like Higgins has an opportunity to have a better career than Jamar.
He's Hispanic?
My opinion.
What?
He's Hispanic? He said in his Hispanic career. Is that what he just said?
In the span of his career.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was Hispanic.
All right, so we kind of see the tiers there for Kelsey, and then who have you?
Okay, hold on, I got one. Devontae Adams or Kelsey?
Oh, Kelsey.
Give me Devontae.
Yeah, I'm torn.
Kelsey too. I'll take Kelsey over Adams.
I'll take Kelsey. I'll take the Rodgers loss as a little step back, just a little bit.
Yeah, Guccini. I know.
I'll take the Tyreek. I'll take the Tyreek loss as the Kelsey uptick a little bit, just that much more in targets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was. See, I like these exercises. We're bling blamming them right here. So who else we got? So what about the running back? Should we verse them to? Oh no, actually we still got to finish the rest of this.
Yeah, because we got 6. We got 6 that we're gonna go through. So I've been seeing Kittle go above Waller. Pretty regularly. Mm-hmm. So we'll just put Kittle in this next range, and he's kind of going. Anywhere I've seen him go as late as the 7th round, but it's usually like somewhere between like the 4th and like the 6th round is where I've been seeing him go in super flex. So maybe you take away around, maybe that's like 3rd through 5th in single QB. So he's going amongst guys like Michael Pittman. So George Kittle or Michael Pittman.
Give me Kittle.
Yeah,
give me Pittman.
I think Kittle can put up the same
I'm also not the biggest Michael Pittman guy. I've been saying I'm okay with being wrong about Michael Pitt.
Yeah. I think I'm on Michael Pittman's side over Kittle.
Yeah, I'm with Pittman too.
Here's a good one. And actually, before we get to what Spencer said there, which I like, we got to bring out the Peacock. He's in the building.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, my brothers? You may hear the aircon and a blinker and some random stuff going on. I was not able to get out of to get my son to karate, but I am still here for all the Playmakers.
Sounds like you're in some kind of spaceship or something.
I was just about to say that.
I'm in the fantasy universe. I'm in the spaceship.
Okay, good,
but
don't tell him about the mission I sent you on. He's out there. He's out there on a covert fantasy mission somewhere in the galaxy.
The space fungi.
Yeah.
But hey, I heard what y'all were saying. Kittle's. Let me turn off his blinker. Kittle's injury history bothers me. When he's healthy, he's a beast. But Pity City has been on the rise. Michael Pittman. I feel that could be anybody's game there as far as receivers go. Now you have a competent QB in play. I just
know what? I changed my mind. Give me Kittle.
I'd want to lean. I would like to lean Pittman. I just want to lean Pittman. I drafted Kittle 1 year, and he got hurt half the year. So I was like, nah, I'm out on Kittle again. Sorry. I love the way he plays, but he plays to get hurt.
You kick off this next one, Peacock. Kittle versus Keenan Allen.
Oh.
I'll take it.
Okay. So the way I view this is Keenan Allen is probably in his last year of like supreme being the wide receiver 1 for the Chargers. Like this has to be it. I mean, he has a lacerated, like all those other years when he was in his prime, he like lacerated his spleen. Like he broke a, I don't know, like, yeah, he had like
lacerated the kidney. Then he tore the ACL. He had like the shoulder. Like he had all kind of shit.
Yeah, but he's been more durable. Right? He's been more durable. Now I view him as one of those like journeymen, like UFC fighters, but then they still get wins. And like, why is this guy still winning fights? So I do love Keenan Allen for that. I do hate him for the "don't sit me," and then he sucks nuts. Yeah. So
I started him too.
So because of that, just because of that, and the fact that I do view him as being on the decline, we saw a really big year from Mike Williams last year, although it was inconsistent. But somebody's got to come up and be a possession receiver in Keenan Allen's old age. Look, bro, when I hit 27, I felt the decline. I was a possession receiver. I still am a possession receiver, but I'm 36 now, and I'm catching from like 8 passes in flag football games to like 2. You know, like nobody looks for me no more as a possession. That's not, it's like, oh, an important first down, Peacock, we're going to go to you now. I was like, shit, I haven't had a target all game, you know? So Keenan Allen's probably going to start turning eventually. I don't see it happening this year. I don't, but the drop off is going to happen. So this one's really, really close for me. Depending on your league formation, the way it goes, man, if you got a tight end premium, then I'm taking Kittle. If it's just regular PPR, nothing for it, then give me Keenan, and that's the way that's where I draw the line in the sand. You know, it depends on your league and the way you want to view that. It's really close for me. I mean, because like I said, when Kittle is healthy, he's dominant and he's tearing people up. That's the way you got to play the game.
What about you, JD? Who you picking?
Yeah, I'm going Keenan. 12-team regular, one quarterback. Give me Keenan easily. 157 targets last year, 106 receptions. That's his floor.
Mm-hmm. The way I see it is give me Keenan because he has Herbert. It's as simple as that. Honestly,
give me Keenan Allen Williams. He created in living color. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Fly Girls, man.
Yeah, Keenan Allen Williams, bro. That's 100 receptions. That's 100 receptions. That's the floor, man. Like my man JD just said. You know what I mean? And it's attached to Herbert. Here's the thing: is like we still gotta hope Lance clicks. Like now it's like, okay, I'm not gonna. It compensates from taking a gamble on hoping Lance does click with Kittle because we know Kittle is gonna get over 100 targets. Like that's just always.
Y'all just don't want to be homers. You and Guccini right now. You just don't want to be homers today on the tight end series.
No, but see over here when we're in this range, I'm probably taking that Keenan Allen there. You know what I mean?
Well, so for whoever took Kittle, who was it? It was Peacock. Was it just Peacock who took Kittle? Was that it? Or Guccini, did you take Kittle too?
Keenan.
No, we all said Keenan.
Oh, it was just Peacock. So then Kittle or Mike Williams, Peacock, because you're the only one who said Kittle.
Mike Williams. If I'm drafting and it's already that late in my draft, then look, if Kittle is there and it's Kittle and Mike Williams, if it is then I'm still gonna go Kittle. I'll still go Kittle. I'd rather take
that's too much value. I might take Kittle.
I'd rather take a high-end tight end than Mike Williams, who is probably going to be inconsistent. And I know we were talking Keenan Allen, but he's not.
There it is. Way more consistent. If I take Kittle, I'm taking Mike Williams later.
Yes.
Give
me Kittle over Mike.
Last one on the Kittle side. Kittle or Waddle?
Give me Kittle.
I'll take Kittle.
Yeah, I can go Kittle over that.
Yeah, for ADP, man. For the ADP, if you're staring that stuff down, then you're either gonna kick the tight end can down the road, or you already have like a stud wide receiver, and then you can go Kittle. So it just depends on roster construction at that point. But like I said, most likely, man, I'm gonna go with wide receiver. Like I'm gonna punt Kittle, man. I'm gonna punt Kittle because he's brittle. Okay. And that's my argument.
There we go. All right. So
slot receiver in him right there. He appreciates a good Waddle.
I know he can't just shit on Waddle and say Kittle. All right.
Okay, guys. This is also illegal in Texas, but not necessarily because I'm not driving. So I'm gonna open up a beer. I'm parked.
Cheers, brother. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Woo.
Okay. Who we got next, Hus?
We got Waller. And we could say a bunch of these similar guys. I mean, let's start off with the Raiders and the Chargers just headbutting. So how about Waller or Keenan Allen?
Keenan.
Give me Keenan.
Keenan all day.
I think I'm taking a lot of people over Waller, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not drafting Waller.
Waller like at tight end 4, 5, just because of the arrival. Because of the arrival of Devontae Adams, and in the Scott Fish Bowl representing the fantasy playmakers, I took Mark Andrews in the second round, but I also took in the third round Devontae Adams, which means that I'm out on Waller this season. I love the guy to death. I do his graphics. It's been the 2 years in a row that I do it for the Pace League. Shout out to the Pace League with my boys, The Clock and Jay the Plug. Go check that out. Got some good celebrities in there, Danny Woodhead and a lot of the other guys. But look, just because I do the graphics, don't mean that he's going to finish where I want him to. And I love Darren Waller, man. I do. I love Darren Waller as a person. I love his story. But in this situation, I got to pick the wide receiver over Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to drop a little bit farther. Then we're gonna have to go to like Darren Waller or Cortland Sutton.
Give me Waller.
Give me Sutton.
Yeah, give me Sutton, bro. I'm with young Neff, bro. Give me Cortland Sutton.
I'm on the Sutton side.
Darren Waller or my homeboy Brandon Cooks.
Waller.
I'll go Waller.
Everybody wants to go Waller now, but Sutton.
I'm not drafting Waller. That's why I don't want to say Waller, but more talented. He could definitely have more high scoring.
I love the judge so much. I'm gonna go Cooks, man.
Bro, I just took Cooks in Scott Fish Bowl, and I'm hoping right now that somebody takes Tannehill, and then Mills is the next guy, and then it's like, oh, well, I'm justified in taking Mills right here, 7th round, 80.
And
Hey, and if Tannehill keeps falling, I mean, like, I feel like
because he's falling, but I don't want to be the guy that reached for Davis Mills because everybody knows I could do that.
Hey, why not? So what range is this? What would it be? QB what, like 14?
So I went Aaron Rodgers 104, and everybody's going like Burrow and all these other guys. But in that format, bro, these passing quarterbacks with good, just like sitting there. Rodgers is great. I know he lost Adams, but he's gonna get it done. He's done it without Adams. He's done it with
That's why I took Brady in Hustlers League.
Exactly. See, I saw myself when I set my pre-draft shit. I put Rodgers before Brady for some weird reason, but I meant to take Brady. But anyways, mistakes are mistakes. I don't think it's a big mistake. Brady's still old. You never know.
It's about completion rating. I mean, Kirk Cousins. I remember Hustle last year. He was like, Kirk Cousins. I don't mind.
Dude, that's why I had Cousins. Like he was up there, man. But he went in the first round, bro. Everybody went quarterback crazy. But yeah, here on the back end, like I went Rodgers, then I went Andrews, then I went Adams, then I went Fournette, and then I went Zeke, and then I was like, shit, man, Thielen or Cooks, and I was like, give me my boy Cooks because we can come back and get Davis Mills, who's still there. Or if things don't work out, I could still grab Thielen. I could still grab maybe like a Thielen type guy if Cooks isn't there or whatever. But worst case scenario, I go Tannehill, then Robert Woods.
What about Sutton? He's gone.
No, Sutton has already been taken, bro. That's why I took Cooks after Sutton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where we are. Let's get back to it. Let's ride.
I'm sorry. We're representing the fantasy playmakers, and like I said, man, give me.
Hey, you rep, I love that you repping us, man. Yeah, you rep.
Straight up there. Yeah, because every year you can change it. I got into the Scott Fish Bowl on a satellite league 2 years ago, and I won the satellite division, and so it was like automatic bid to get into the Scott Fish Bowl. And then like I put that in, and I was like kind of rocking with another crew, and I was like, should I be fanalist? Should I be fan? Should I be analyst? But this year I knew straight up I'm representing the fantasy fucking playmakers, man.
Yeah.
So hopefully I kill everybody in the fourth spot. I'm in the Hopkins division, and I'm gonna kill it, man. Like I said, that's my squad so far, and we'll see how it works. But it's a super flex kind of ish. So Davis Mills, Ryan Tannehill, my top 2 targets, and then we'll see what happens with that other receiver or whatever. But I got Leonard Fournette and Zeke. I feel good right now. It's a decent draft.
I know you're kind of. Hey, see, if I knew you have Lenny, you know what I'm saying. See, now I like that you have Zeke because he's. When you were saying Zeke, I thought I didn't look at the image. I didn't know that you had Fournette for already. Like,
Yeah, I already had Fournette, and it was between Zeke and David Montgomery was where I was going, or take a shot on Cam Akers. But I was like, give me Zeke because it turns out he was hurt since week 4 all of last year.
I'm reckless. I would have went Cam
in the red
Akers.
zone.
I'd rather have, even though because he's not really known yet. You're right.
I was like, look, the workhorse.
They're going to be
Zeke finishes top 10 again.
Opportunities.
It was workhorse on a shitty offense, and give me David Montgomery for that because he's always good despite his team, right?
Yeah.
Then you got the question marks surrounding Cam Akers, the injuries, and the way that shit rolls, and then you got Zeke, who wasn't at his best last year. He's not getting any better, but he's probably not going to get any worse. And as my RB2, I was like, give me a safe Zeke with the potential to be better. Yeah. Obviously, potentially get worse because he's older, right? But same deal. But Dalton Schultz is the tight end on that team. Try to tie it back to tight ends.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's still do this Waller thing. That's who we're on, right?
Yeah. So
Waller,
Spencer shouted out Waller or Bateman.
Waller.
That's
a single
word. I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking Andrew. Sorry, my bad.
I'm taking Bateman, bro. I'm taking Bateman.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Market share is gonna be too big. The number 2 is James Prochet. Like.
Hey, don't just be like James
Prochet. Just based off the volume of money. Just based off the
French
volume alone. I take Bateman.
James Porsche. It's called Porsche. It's Porsche.
It's Italian.
Porsche.
What about Waller or Marquise Brown?
That's right. That's exactly where I was
going. Hollywood, bro.
I'm going Hollywood too.
Yeah, give me Hollywood with the Hopkins suspension for sure. That's why I went Ertz a lot of places when I was waiting on tight end. I was like, give me them Ertz and the best balls and all the other leagues because he's gonna be hot for 6 weeks and then maybe I can
never get Ertz.
Waller or Judy.
I always get some like
Waller.
Ertz will score like 3 touchdowns in one game and then you can trade him.
Maybe.
I'll take Waller there. Who was it again? Actually, did I hear that right?
Waller versus Judy.
Waller, Judy.
Oh shit.
Or Hollywood.
Both.
I'll take Judy and Marquise Brown. I'll take them both.
Yeah.
Man, undervaluing tight ends here, bro. I feel.
I just like.
Are we talking about?
Hey, I like that coming off a fucked up year for Waller. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm getting at him at a discount, bro. No lie.
Makes me feel good
about Waller too. Is like if you had room, you could carry Foster Moreau because he does get activated. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not too crazy last year in the absence, but you know what I mean? In the past, he's had time where he has big games with no Waller there. You know what I mean?
Everybody's worried about Hunter Renfrow, I guess, because he's still like one of those. Why? He's the possession receiver.
He's going to be in the Josh McDaniels system that all the white boy slot receivers.
Devontae Adams is going to take from his routes because he plays in the slot too.
Yeah.
So,
listen,
and Darren Waller plays. So Derek Carr just likes to throw to everybody in the slot. Is that what it is?
I mean, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be McDaniel's system.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a McDaniel system, ball, right? Undervaluing Josh Jacobs.
The same way they used to run like 2 tight end sets, they'll run like 2 inside, like an inside in the slot or vice versa. You know, it's McDaniel.
So if you look at the quarterback and you say, where can Derek Carr complete the ball? He's a big motherfucking guys. Yeah. And that'll be Darren Waller first. Then he'll be like, oh, I remember Adams.
Hey,
and it'll be Renfrow like
down the field too,
or they're gonna run it in down there with Jacobs and be like, fuck.
I'm scared because it's the fucking Raiders.
For sure.
I ain't mad at that.
I'll take you.
And I just realized I'm way too invested in Raiders players. I got Adams, I got Waller, I got Carr everywhere. Why the fuck do I have this team that only wins 9-10 games every year so much in like all these leagues?
Hey, Hudson.
Fucking Raiders.
But you don't use the same logic against the Texans, though, I see.
No, I don't. I picked 1 or 2 guys from the Texans very late, not as far up in ADP as these guys.
I'll take all
of them over I got Adams already. I got
Hey, I just want to say though, because I've been like really big on Marquise Brown, and it kind of came like, you know, it's obviously since they traded for him, but then like it's like, damn, if he tanks us all, and always remind me how stupid I am, so it makes me better. The Hollywood Brown thing could also be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm a having motherfucker too.
I'm not going full in on Marquise.
Scare me in fantasy or team changes.
Waller,
Team changes. I mean, you don't know what the role is going to be. That's one major deal. Injuries, coming off an injury the previous year, that always scares. Those two things are red flags. I just push that shit off and I'll wait to draft those guys later.
For best ball. If Marquise Brown can just be like better Christian Kirk, he's good. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Oh yeah, he's definitely worth a shot, bro, in a best ball. But that's no question. Who's taking Christian Kirk? That's the question. Who's taking Zay Jones? Who's taking all these random guys switching teams?
I'm talking about what Christian Kirk was to the Cardinals. You know what I mean? Like if he could just be that and more.
Oh, he'll be better than
he
that.
had a decent floor. You know what I mean?
He'll be better than that.
On a per game basis, it's not the greatest, but like he has the boom games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you look at the ADP. Let's look at Christian Kirk's ADP from last year, where Marquise Brown is being drafted this year. Just on a whim, people are all hyped on
going in the 6th, 7th round. You know what I mean?
People are all hyped on Kirk, and they're letting Brown slide. And Brown's going to be the wide receiver one for Kyler Murray for a good while. So why not draft him in the first 6 games?
The craziest thing about Marquise right now is he's getting drafted where he was when he had the crazy hype in like year 2. Like for him, when he was like get up there like 5th, 6th round guy. I mean, he's almost back up there. He's steadily been rising.
That's appropriate value for right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's good because he's coming into wide receiver 1 for at least 6 weeks, which is why I say draft Ertz and you have him for 6 weeks in a best ball in your tight end 2 or tight end 1 real late. Like that's gonna help you.
Thanks.
I know people are hating on AJ Green like crazy, but I mean he could very well be the number 1 for these first 6 weeks.
AJ Green's gonna
that'd be crazy to see.
Hey, saw the report last year.
Are they paying Brown or they got him on the back end of his rookie, huh? His rookie contract because they traded for him. He's 2019 first rounder, 19, 20, 21.
Look, I am the AJ Brown flag football right now. I feel like I'm 42 years old, bro, and I'm out there running with fucking guys that are 18, 19, fucking running 4.3s and shit. Like, am I gonna run, pull my hamstring, and try to pull that guy's flag? Fuck no. So that's how I view that.
Score the points.
In a best ball draft, I'm always looking for the upside, the younger guy, right? Dynasty, same shit. But, redraft, it depends on what you're talking about. Redraft, give me the old guy that's falling, bro, because guess what? That motherfucker is still going to be consistent, still going to be dependable and reliable, and he's going to get his. Look at fucking Jimmy Graham. We're talking about tight ends. Look at Jimmy Graham like last year or 2 years ago. Holy shit.
When he started getting hurt.
Hey, Larry Fitzgerald was still doing this thing in his last year too.
Bro, I get hurt every other week. It's like
he was doing
stretch
it in the spot. You feel me?
Does anybody remember how many yards AJ Green had last year?
700.
Probably like 600.
800 something.
I'm gonna say 6. Wow. How many touchdowns?
I undercut him. I knew I was in the ballpark though.
Yeah. Look what Kirk did too, though. So if you see what Kirk did in the offense last year, and you replacing him with Hollywood, he should definitely be.
I think Hollywood's better than Kirk. I'll say that for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Hollywood should be good.
Anybody remember what?
I get creepy.
Yeah, I got it written down.
All right, so JD's excluded from this. How many yards did Kirk have last year? Everyone but JD. Go ahead, throw out the numbers.
Kirk Cousins?
900.
No. Christian Kirk.
750.
750.
I'm gonna say 743.
It's higher.
546.
950.
Oh, higher. Holy shit! See, all these motherfuckers. Hey, look. Let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals.
Don't tell me he went over a thousand. Wow.
No, he was 18 shy of 1,000.
Hey, bro, all these motherfuckers had a shitload of yards, bro, but it didn't fantasy because James Conner was throwing all the touchdowns. James Conner and Kyler Murray running all the touchdowns, and none of that shit matters, bro.
We're just talking about passes and where passes are going to be going. That's all we're talking about.
I thought this was a tight end segment, and I was talking about Ertz.
You made a graphic.
But Emil,
whatever.
Emil's got a good one. So let's get to the number 6. At least
That was
our
a graphic, by the way, my guy. Appreciate
yeah.
you.
At least our number 6 tight end, Schultz. Schultz versus Hunter Renfro.
Give me Schultz.
Schultz, easy.
Yeah, Schultz.
Yeah, when you're
He's
tackling,
leaving
look,
behind
when
like
you're
a
doing
21% target share.
We got to get a little bit
when
higher.
you're doing field-based
Hunter
drafting,
Gallups gonna be
when you're
out.
doing
Yeah, we
field-based
gotta go
drafting,
high. Okay, how about this? Schultz or Keenan Allen?
Keenan.
That's
right?
too high.
Okay.
Keenan.
That's too high.
Keenan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sutton next.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh.
Sutton or Schultz.
Schultz.
Sutton or Cook. I mean, Cooks or Cook.
Hold on, let's do Sutton first.
Give me Schultz.
Cook's
I'm
up
with
there.
JD because
Schultz and who?
Oh,
he
sorry.
has a connection already.
I think
Schultz
it's
or Sutton.
Cortland still got to prove me
Give me
wrong.
Sutton over Schultz.
no. Give me Schultz. Sorry, give me Schultz. Give me Schultz over Sutton on this one.
I'm going Schultz.
Schultz has
Also.
been there. He's in the system. He's been extended. He's been planned. First time with Russell, but Sutton can never fucking be
And
on the
he's
field.
part of the
So
fraternity. I
This
got
may
2
be-
chips with him.
Schultz
This
is
may be
kinda-
going the other way, but Antonio threw out Schultz versus Elijah Moore.
Schultz.
Schultz.
Easy.
Schultz.
yeah, fuck the Jets.
How about Schultz versus Jerry Judy?
Schultz.
Schultz.
You know what?
I have no faith in Jerry Judy, man. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't know about that
I
one.
feel like
either,
Tim
bro.
Patrick's
I
going
do.
to take over Jerry Judy
I
eventually.
got faith in him. You know what?
Adam Thielen
I'm
or
going-
Yeah,
Schultz?
he's good in
Give me
college,
Jerry
bro,
Judy.
but he hasn't looked good in the NFL.
Okay.
You got to show me in the NFL first.
We
That's
still got to
true.
go
You
higher.
know,
then.
Russ? Hey,
We
you know
still-
what, Russ? See, Russ is saying that same thing, but he says it like this. Hey, man, you got to show the whole world, man, what you got to do. Keep it side here, man. Show the world what you show me every time we're out here on this field.
Me and the wife are strong. Fuck you, Jerry.
Yeah.
We got to go higher then. We got to go higher than Judy. How about Schultz or DK Metcalf?
DK.
Schultz.
Schultz.
Schultz has scored a lot of touchdowns.
Damn, bro. I have no
Yeah,
faith
maybe
in
Schultz.
DK with no
I
quarterback at the
don't
moment.
I don't. I just said I don't either, bro. But I
My
got.
mind says
I'm
Schultz,
DK on
man.
that
My
one.
mind says Schultz. My mind says Schultz until I know.
If
Who's
we're
gonna be
talking
the-
about the Schultz range, which is like 7th round ish, and DK's still there, I might be like, damn. Let's see how.
Nah,
much-
Schultz-
Yeah.
The upside with DK
Schultz
is
ain't going
just
higher
too
than that.
nasty.
Huh?
No, he is
In a
going
real
higher
draft-
than that a lot of times.
Let me tell you right. In a real draft, I'll go. In a real draft, I go DK over Schultz. In a real draft,
That's
I'll
what we're
just
talking
take.
about. We're talking about a real draft. If
Yeah, we're talking about the real deal.
yeah.
Real
And
shit.
I guess we
Who
got to
do
go
I like
higher.
more?
I'd be on Schultz. I'd be on Schultz. I guess we got to go higher. How about Schultz or Michael Pittman?
Pittman. I
Pittman.
think the upside is a little bit more higher than with Pittman.
Give me Pity City.
I think Schultz.
Ooh, Bogey still on the Schultz side.
Yeah.
All right. How
I'm
about
saying
that?
Pity because I have Ryan in a lot of leagues. So
You gotta will it. Hey, you gotta will it.
I'd
all
like to
three
get Matt
games,
Ryan
man.
from you too, bro.
Here we go. So this is dropping.
no, you're not. I know you come after him this summer. I know. I was like, I can't do that
Brady's
now.
on the block. You gotta leave.
Real talk.
So I know that Schultz,
Another trade.
Schultz
JD, love you, bro. But no.
So Schultz ADP wise, Antonio, he's going way higher than Robinson. But let's Allen Robinson versus Schultz.
They robbed him out.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If they are going in the same range, because I think A-Rob will
Nah,
be
Schultz is going higher. They're not going in the same range.
We got to start getting used to it though, because I think A-Rob the mom might start going higher though. The closer we get, bro. Like watch when
Like right before the shit hits,
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be real close.
me
yeah,
Because
we're
that's
57 days away. 57. This is not a
Exactly.
drill. The countdown continues.
So how
Exactly.
about Schultz or Deontay Johnson?
Schultz.
Mm,
I'm going
That's
so.
super.
I'm going
Schultz,
Deontay.
too.
That's my dog.
You gotta
man.
stick. You gotta stick with your
and,
guys.
and they didn't
I think they're
re-extend him.
gonna
So I
contract
don't
him.
know.
They didn't extend him. I think
Oh,
they went
he-
Claypool.
But I'm going
Hey,
Schultz.
hey, hold on. Say that again, JD.
They
You
didn't give him his bag. They didn't give him
That's
his
what I'm
bag.
saying. They
So
didn't
I
give
don't
him
know
his
if
bag.
that's
His
gonna put the chip
contract
in
here. Show out or show
Also,
up. Or,
huh?
I was trying to say it's either show up or show out. You know, out of this fucking
Right,
city
right,
when they
right,
do that, right?
right.
So it can go one of two ways.
Contract year, basically.
He's
It's
done.
resume
Yeah,
year.
I'm going Deontay for sure, bro.
So that seems where it's kind of like the cutoff. I mean, where we get a lot of mixed feelings around the DK, Deontay, maybe Michael Pittman more on that side. But all right, and these are the top guys. So I mean, just based off of what you guys said right there, if you really want Schultz, you may have to get him in the potentially the 5th or the 6th round.
Damn,
Jump up 2 rounds to get him if you want him. But I will not be doing that because I'm not a Cowboys fan.
You know what, too, is I think in a lot of the leagues, like we're somewhere, with Dalton Schultz, period, it's just these Cowboy fans that pull up the 80.
Bro, I took Zeke in the 5th round of the Scott Fish Bowl out of spite. I was like, bro, I'm gonna take fucking Zeke.
That's decent value. He was your 2nd running back.
Oh yeah, dude, are you kidding? Shit. I was like, give me Zeke as my RB2. I've never had Zeke as my RB2 in like 8 years, bro.
Get you Tony Pasta and say forget about it. And if not, your last pick, which your
I'm
last
gonna
pick,
Tony Pasta in 3 rounds, bro. 3 rounds from now, I'm gonna set up my other backs.
Hold on, I am hyped about this kid Malik Davis because he's gonna make the team. Brandon, you'll be the 3rd. There's only like 3 of them there, bro. You know what I mean? So,
no, dude, you could take your pick, and all of them are gonna have value. Brevin Jordan, fucking Nico Collins.
I'm talking about the boys, but yeah, I digress.
Oh,
so, okay, so
that also, you got like Bogard. I mean, come on. Gallup's going to take forever to get fucking healthy or in the right. I don't think he's going to be ready right off the bat. He's going to be like another Godwin situation.
I think he's not going to start and come back to like October.
Week 4. Oh shit, that's even further than I thought.
Because that's what I've been saying too before they started reporting it. I was like, yeah, but, you know what I mean? I'm good.
Yeah, that's why you were coming after me in
that's
that
why
fucking
start the season probably with Tony Pollard, maybe starting.
I was trying to say Gallup away to hell of people like just before like the draft started. I was like trying to. I did sell him for a couple draft picks.
Bogey was over here trying to get like, yeah, I'll give me Tolbert and I'll give you like all these future picks, which don't mean shit right now.
That sounds like something I would do.
Motherfucker, I just drafted him.
Starting week 1.
Yeah, I really think I'm changing around to be Tolbert potentially being the number 1 rookie wide receiver this year, and because of that, if he's going to be able to get a lot of
Dak is good, man.
What's the practice with the ones that's going to make a difference? Gallup not being back, he's going to get a shit ton of work with the ones in the preseason, and if he flashes a little bit and he ends up starting week 1, he's just going to have the best chance out of everybody to really just get off with that bang. Yeah.
I do hear that Dak is another year removed from his leg injury, ankle injury, and he might be prone to run in some more, a little bit more. He might get back to that 5 TD range again.
My bad. I got a hair trigger on that Jamaican horn.
What else, Bogey? I know we were keeping it short today because
oh no, we can keep rocking. I'm getting out of here and hold on. Y'all, we can keep rocking. Who else do we got? Let's keep. I got about
rocking it.
I mean,
over the host.
Those are the top guys, unless you want to start jumping even farther down. I mean, to the TJ.
Hey,
it is tight end week.
TJ Hopkinson we haven't talked about, and he's going to be the main guy for the team.
Tight end week, and I'll start off. I'll continue this off with TJ Hopkinson or Elijah Moore. I'm taking
Elijah Moore.
In best ball, Elijah Moore. In the regular league, TJ Hawkinson.
Nope. Zach Wilson's too busy, bone deep in all your moms. Give me fucking.
You keep going with this, Bogey.
The ball cares about a bag. He's from BYU. He can't control his boner. He's Deshaun Watson 2.0. Give me Hawkinson.
Control his boner.
Out of pocket.
Is a fucking Disney Channel character loose in New York, bro. Come on.
Go ahead, Bogey. Give some other ones.
Okay.
Broadway Zach.
All right. Who's the title?
Garrett Wilson.
Elijah. Okay, so we went through Elijah Moore. Trying to think of the range of the guys I see here. Okay. Yeah. Give me my man Mike Williams, bro. Over TJ Hawkinson, and I'm taking Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Say it one more time, big bro.
Hawkinson or Mike Williams.
Oh, Mike Dub. Mike Will made it.
He made it. Okay. Oh, Cortland Sutton or
I was going.
Hopkinson.
Sutton all the way.
Sutton.
I'm gonna say Mike Williams on the other one.
Olave or Hawkinson.
Ooh.
Give me Olave. I hate Hopkinson.
Give me Hawkinson. If he can stay healthy, give me Hawkinson.
Yeah, I think I might have to go with Hopkinson on that one.
I don't like
I'm hella
rookies.
big on Olave. He's my number one rookie receiver. Give me Olave.
I ain't mad at you on that one.
I like Jameis too much. He's infamous. He's gonna make Olave a thing.
Jeremy Hawkinson. Jeremy Hockey. You remember Jeremy Shockey? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That guy was dope.
Okay, Dallas Goddard. Now, throw some guys out there. Who's the Dallas? Because Dallas Goddard goes.
Anybody who doesn't have a glass chin. Because Goddard got knocked out in the club. No, okay, all right.
He got thrown out the club.
He got knocked out in that club. Remember, he got punched out.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
He got fucking knocked out cold, bro. He took a fucking straight right and just went to sleep.
Know what's fucked up? It's like he's had concussions before in the league, so it's sad because it's like that. You know what they say. You know and when you get a concussion, like if somebody jaws you, bro, like wow, you know what I mean? Like you go down.
I will agree with this, bro. It's
like
true as fuck, man. Look, when I was young, I was like probably like 11 when I got my first concussion, maybe younger, and then I had a history of that. You know, docked out through my career. I mean, you want to cut my brain up over when I'm done? I gotta have CTE, bro. I mean, I ain't joking. This is for real.
I didn't mean to laugh there. My bad.
No, it's fine. I'm not fucking. It's fine. You can laugh. Bro, I don't know, right? I'm not fucking saying it's set in stone, but I know
I swear I got it.
I know I got some issues because I had several concussions, and a homeboy of mine who I went to school with had like way more than like twice as many as me, and he's all fucked up in his whole life and all his choices and the things he does. So I worry about him. So CT ain't no fucking joke. Demaryius Thomas, they just found him, you know, and they conferred that he had CTE. Not that that had anything to do with his death, but I'm just saying, like, he was having seizures and shit, and he was like 30. So I mean, it ain't no joke. But yeah, getting hit in the head, man.
Hey, hold on. How young was he? Hold on, real talk.
He's my age, maybe a year or two younger. He's got to be like 30. He was 34, I think, or 35 when he passed away.
37,
if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
He could have been 33, you know, at that young, maybe even younger, but he was up in his 30s.
Yeah, he was born December 25th, 1987. So he would.
So yeah, that's a year away, or a year and a half. So he's a year and a half young. He was a year and a half, you know. Yeah, but they confirmed that you know that CTE was an issue, and that happens, man. So I definitely watch players that have had previous concussions documented. You know, especially in the NFL.
Okay,
that was a whole knock on Brandon Cooks. That was a whole knock on Brandon Cooks for like all the way up until 2 years ago.
I was just about to say that he beat me to it. I was gonna say, what about El Concusto?
El Concusto has not missed. He missed 2 games because of concussions and 1 game because of not concussions after that in his whole career. Bro.
I got that from Guccini and them. That's what Guccini and them called Brandon Cooks, El Concusto.
But everybody was scared to draft him. Everybody was scared to draft him. Like, oh, he's gonna get hit.
That gives him a decent ADP too. You know what I mean? The fact that people don't work.
Here, I just took him in the 6th round in Scott Fishbowl, and I feel like, dude, I'm gonna get a 3,000 yard. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, 1,000-yard receiver.
Let's go. Super Saiyan.
I meant like Davis Mills is guaranteed to throw for 3,000 yards if he has a 1,000-yard receiver. But like Brandon Cooks is undervalued all the damn time. You know, Gabriel Davis is one of those guys, unproven, small sample size, and they're going to take him over a guy like Brandon Cooks who consistently puts up.
I'm reckless. Give me the angel of death, Gabriel.
Everybody's reckless. That's the thing. If you take a bunch of safe guys and then you take, you know, crazy high upside shots late instead of early, chances are you're going to win those games.
It's like most of the time when I
take the risk early, take the given early.
Successful in, we're more safer than any of the reckless ass teams that I drafted last year. You know what I mean? And I had a decent sample size. I was in 21 leagues, and you know what I'm saying. I
know I'm already at that number. I'm at like 23, 24. That's why I told Huss, I was like, I still got to make room for like I'm gonna push the 30 number this year. And last year I was at 15, and I said I was gonna cut down.
I
I think I'm getting close to that 20 mark.
Hey, look, I know. See, Hudson, there's no way around it. Hudson's gonna be
But the
like
cool
50.
thing about it is, as soon as I join, I pay them, or most like I try to get it done real fast, and then I don't feel it like when the season's over.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like, oh, I won one. Oh, badass, you know. And it paid for most of, you know, it works out. It usually works out. Either break even or
We
win
gotta
money.
win 'em all, B. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hold on. I just want to take this time real quick to remind everybody out there watching that I have already declared war upon the fantasy universe. It's everybody's gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? It's
The
everybody
smoke is-
versus
Bring
us.
it. Bring it. baby.
Smoke is declared.
We have declared war. This is the play. This is a Playmaker public announcement that we have declared it. You know what I mean? Let's go.
On the multiverse, right? Man,
57 days. God damn it.
How many, bro?
57.
Whoa.
I was like, I'm playing against you all in all the multiverses right now. It's like, oh, I have so and so in regular fan. No, I got him in PPR. No, I got him in Dynasty. No, I got him in best ball.
Are you guys in the
It's like
32?
now it don't matter.
32, right?
That's the good thing
I'm trying
about
to get
being
the
in
dynasty with y'all, but
bro. I was in this point where I was watching football. I was like, oh, I have so and so in Dynasty. Now it's like it don't fucking matter. I got them all
We got
in
them
all the fucking
Right.
leagues. I'm just
All about
watching
the
football.
squads
like a regular
now.
person.
That's
Yeah.
what- when it hit me like a ton of bricks last year. It's like it's all about the squads that I have because I'm desensitized as far as like rooting for shit. I need it all to happen. You know what I mean? Anytime something happens, I'm like, yeah, somewhere and somewhere because I'm also playing against everybody. You know what I mean?
yeah. And for everyone who says that they're thinking about cutting down the leagues, I haven't even told you about all the fun leagues that we're doing. We got the vampire leagues that are happening. That's where
Okay.
one team doesn't draft and what? Peacock?
I'm in on the Vampire League, bro. I'm in on that one. Mark me down for that shit because I've always wanted to do one. And that way, if I'm out, and the mental stress is gone. Like I'm done. I
Oh, no,
lost.
that's a
Fuck.
guillotine league. That's a guillotine.
What? Hey, so how does that work?
With a vampire, because you suck up. Oh, you're right. With a vampire, you suck up.
Let me explain
Oh,
the
yeah.
difference.
Let me get in on that one anyway.
Yeah, both of them super fun, super different though. So one of them, the Vampire League. This is where there's 10 teams in a league, single QB, nine teams draft. The Vampire doesn't draft. The Vampire picks up all free agents. Their entire team starts with free agents. If they beat a team or when they beat a team, they get to steal starter for starter. You get to steal one of their starters. You send back one of your starters.
Every
And the
week?
Vampire, anytime the Vampire wins. So the Vampire's playing someone different every week. Vampire is the only one who gets unlimited moves. Everyone else just gets one move per week. And Vampire has they're able to make moves before everyone else. So they get to scrape the
priority
waiver wire
every
before
time.
everyone.
This is the great equalizer. That league it's like soccer. It's like you could be up 3-0 like by half, and then like your fucking goalie goes out, and then you fucking suck dick, and then you lose 4-3 or some shit.
And see, and Rostai said in a Vampire League, I would only want to play as the Vampire. Well, see, that's the catch-22 because literally everybody wants to be the Vampire. So we do a 100. We do the draft race, you know, like we do for the other ones. Whoever gets number one, they're the Vampire, and then the rest is the order in the draft because everyone wants to be the Vampire. Like, I mean, there's no getting around that. That would be
cool.
like,
Cool, but it means it needs improvement.
Hey, think about this too. It's still regular fantasy though. Week to week, you gain your records to get into the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, being the Vampire, you might got to catch a break too, because man, think about it. It's only 10 teams, but it's 9 rounds, right? How many? That's 10. So that's 90 players out the board. Oh, there's hella players.
No. There's way more than that.
I'm worried about the fucking waiver wire this year with the increase of.
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell you exactly how many rounds. But no, that's wrong. It is not 9 rounds. We have like 7. We have like 8 starters, and I think there's like 8. Benches.
Oh, okay. I heard
it might be like 9 starters and like 8 benches.
I heard that.
The key factor is that it's a 10-team league.
Right. That's where
the Vampire, he gonna be straight. He or she gonna be all right.
Vampires ain't fucking around with 12-team leagues because guess what? All that blood sucks.
It's 17 total rounds. So 100. Well,
that's fire.
Nine times 17, not 10 times 17.
I've always wanted to be in one of those. I know I said I'm going to go down that Marvel League if it fills, but you know me. I got like 5.
There's only 1 or 2 spots, so there's no time to think about it. You're either in or you're out.
I don't want to think about it. I'm just saying, like, if it fills, it fills. But then, like, if nothing happens, it's failed.
People are begging to get
I'm a
in.
fucking fantasy football degenerate. I want exposure to everything. I'm so screwed up that I don't remember.
I want to start just like a regular.
Shoot him the link. Hustle, do it.
Peacock, there's no more degenerate league. No more degenerate league than this one. 32 teams, 9 starters. Like you got the number 1 pick. You have to wait 63 picks before you are back on the clock for your number 2 pick.
Let's go.
Why does that sound like that's my shit? Because I have 3 kids, and that's fine. When I come up, I'm ready to go.
So I did the math. Okay, so on the Vampire, there's going to be 153 players gone. That's how many players are going to be drafted, and then the Vampire gets their pick of the litter.
Nice. Single
QB, and then okay, so that's 1.
Hey, for single QB, that ain't bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad for single QB.
And okay, now that's just 1 is the Vampire, so that one's a 54 buy-in. The next one, Guillotine League, 33 buy-in. This one is an 18-team league, but every single week on Sleeper, it's technically head-to-head, but it's really whoever gets the lowest score in the entire league, they're chopped. It's like fantasy.
Give me that shit.
This is the one.
I like that. Hey, bro, I want an upside down league.
Hey, last year, I was the first one going. That first week, I was like, oh, there goes $30.
No, dude. I want an upside down league said by him and her podcast, in Louisiana, bro. And it was like you had to draft the worst of the worst players and start the worst of the worst players, but not like too bad to where they don't start.
I have my.
And then you get bonus points for carries that don't amount to shit. Bruh, I drafted all the Texans and I won that shit.
Shoot him the link.
Yeah,
I'm not lying. I drafted some guys though, like I drafted every team's shittiest player and started them, and then I picked up some gold mines on the waiver wire, like Jameis Winston.
You said upside
Jameis
down
Winston was great. He's turning the ball over that year. Upside down league.
Here's another one. This is my favorite one because it's not an upside down league, but everything you know about fantasy, you literally got to turn it on its head. It's a 3 QB league, only 10 teams. Because if there's 12 teams, I mean, it'd be impossible. Everyone can't have 3, QBs to start. So 10-team league, you got must start 2 quarterbacks and a flex, super flex. No IDP in that one, but it gets real wild because everything you know about the draft, it's gonna be like no draft.
Damn. How much is that one?
That one's a 54 also. And all the leagues that I have, we have the dope ass championship rings. So let's see. Here's one of them. Bogey's got another one, there. And amongst all the payout sizes for sure. And then now here's another one that I've never tried this one, but I heard about it. And this one is going to be for the real fucking degenerates. It's going to be it's a cannibals league, 12 team. Everything is normal except the winner every single week. So there's going to be 6 winners and 6 losers every single week. The winner gets to steal a starter from the team that they beat, and then they get to send back a starter as well. So literally every single week, players are going to be changing hands.
Oh, so it's like everybody's like a vampire, like type of shit.
Except literally every single matchup, there's going to be someone swapping
because whoever wins the matchup gets to swap one.
Gets to steal a player.
Oh, that's so nasty, dude.
That's not going to be for the weak at heart. Motherfuckers are going to be so fucking pissed.
I always win the fucked up lottery. Hey, okay, Hustler, how long have I been saying that? See, like my karma's so good, right? But then every so often I hit the fucked up lottery. Like I'm excited as fuck to be in this guillotine league, and then I have a good ass team: Aaron Rodgers, Mike Evans. fucking stacked with fucking Devontae Adams and goddamn have fucking all kind of sick ass Aaron Jones, all kind of sick ass running backs.
Oh.
Then Aaron Rodgers goes out there and does what he does week 1, and then Mike Evans he blanks out week 1 against the Cowboys, and like it was just like,
you know what? I totally forgot the coolest part of the Guillotine League. So the lowest team is chopped every week,
and all the players go back to the waiver.
Yeah, everyone starts with $1,000 in the fab.
Yeah.
So all the players go back into the waiver wire.
Hey, how much did Aaron Jones go for? Like someone spent like $500 on him.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, especially early when everyone's got money, people are going crazy with the money. I went crazy, and I was super hyped on Robbie Anderson, and you had him, so he goes back into the pool, and I waste $300 on Robbie Anderson.
Oh, hey, only a real man can admit that.
That fucked me.
I love Robbie Anderson and streaming, so I have a built-in excuse because he's part of the fraternity going all the way back to 2016. Shout out to Robbie Anderson.
That's right.
And look at that Rasta. He's talking about that Cannibals League. He said, "What's that league called? You gonna eat your cone bread?" It's literally just gonna be jacking people. Like that might be like the Debo. That might be like the Debo League because people are gonna be getting Debo'd for their players, and this might be one of the leagues where you might see grown men cry. You lose your number one, like because someone's gonna lose JT, someone's gonna lose Najee, like someone's gonna lose fucking Josh.
Man, if you've cried in fantasy football before, because I have definitely cried. I have. It's like I missed the waiver wire. I lost the championship by half a point. It happened, man. I mean, I've cried, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I haven't cried, but I've done worse. Where I had that feeling, that pit of despair feeling in your chest, like, oh
yeah.
I'm like, why did I not start him? No,
I'll tell you one where I
was
almost
in my lineup and I switched them out last minute. Why did I do that?
I know you had that, man. I've heard you complain about it for like a week and a half. Like, I did this.
Longer, like 2 weeks, easy. Still wouldn't let it go.
Anyone who's ever had
let it go, man. It's 2 weeks now.
Anyone who's ever had a stat correction kick in on like a Wednesday or a Thursday, like
I've seen a championship be swung that way.
That's one that'll make someone cry.
It haven't happened to me, but that's
stat correction one time.
It didn't happen to me, but it was glorious.
That shit.
It was glorious because the guy that won, the guy that won, nobody wanted him to win. It was the other homie. But he's like a heel out of the group. You know what I mean? Like worse than me. He's one of my arch nemesis. And then and it was such a close game. He barely beat him by less than a point. And that shit, a couple days later, that shit stat corrected him. And it was the same year. And we got the group thread going. You know what I mean? On the tech because of Yahoo's whack. So we just always use our text thread. You know what I mean? And what was crazy is it was like it was the Thursday night right before the games, bro. Everybody right away got it at the same time, just like him. See, it stat corrected this shit, and this was ESPN, and he went and celebrated, posted it on Facebook and IG already. And,
he was turned up.
Yeah, bro. So Thursday morning, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sees that shit.
Yeah, if you win or lose by a couple points, that's what's bullshit. You can't be celebrating.
Wait.
Fantasy Ross said, I don't know about crime, but definitely punch the air, the pillow, etc. Come in doing the Cuba Gooding Jr.
Right on Boys in the Hood. That's definitely a meme in our chat.
Hey, look.
I gotta get that little clip for coming down the stretch because you whoop someone's ass real quick. That's gonna be a nice video to put up on them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, man, I mean, okay. Before we close this thing out, I just want to say, what are some flyer tight ends like outside of like these 10th round type of shit? You know what I mean?
Pat Fryermuth, the Muth.
Okay.
Guccini.
I mean, there's no quarterback there. Guccini would be an obvious one because of the amount of routes and targets he got.
Mitch looks like a tight end, bro.
Brevin Jordan.
Yeah, I'm on Irv, bro. I like Irv Smith this year.
I like Ertz too. Doesn't Ertz go really dummy late? Usually?
I just took Irv at our best ball in the one we're all in. I just took Irv like 2 guys ago.
I
You
like
should-
her, bro.
You should be able to get Ertz in like the double-digit rounds, Bogey.
I got him in round 11, I think.
Man,
And,
I
and
like
I
Ertz.
had Cousins.
I'm taking a shot at Ertz. And
I'm-
like 10th
I'm-
round.
I also have Ertz, and I was talking about him.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't ever get Ertz when I'm in a joint with Peacock, and he's gonna get Ertz. I'm like, damn it, Peacock.
I'm taking a super late flyer on Cameron Brate. I mean, still while they have nobody over there.
Nah, he's still gross, man. Tom Brady will just ignore him and throw it to all the better players.
Don't disrespect him. He's a Harvard grad.
Cam Brate, look, Cam Brate, I've seen him. He sucks athletically. He's not it. I'm never going to draft Cam Brate in anything. Sorry.
Unless Gronk
I used to play tight end, bro. I know this shit. No, I'm sorry. Ass. He's blocking. He's blocking at best.
This is kind of true, though. You know what I mean? But anyways, okay, Guccini, who you like?
Otten instead. I mean, he has upside. Cameron Brate has no upside. He's not Rob Gronkowski.
Super late, like around the Brevin Jordan range.
Brevin Jordan. I might take a shot on Brevin Jordan because he has a path to being the second leader in receptions on that team.
Hell yeah, and that's true because you have Mechie who's hurt, and then you have Collins, and then you have the tight end spot, and Jordan already caught 4 or 5 TDs from Mills last year at the end of the season, and he was inactive almost more than like 70% of the season. Brevin Jordan was inactive because they had like 40 tight ends on the squad just because David Culley didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
We got him to talk about the Texans. Let's go.
That's right.
Sorry, but look, man, Brevin Jordan is like my look. Now you guys are gonna fucking snipe me with your second to last or last pick. You know,
I've been taking Brevin Jordan a lot of underdog joints.
Didn't he do a lot of blocking?
Brevin Jordan. No.
I was gonna say
They had 3 tight ends, and every time Brevin Jordan was in, he was to run routes and catch touchdowns.
I like that. That's good. That's good intel right there. I haven't looked into to Brevin Jordan. I want to see
Nobody watched it.
He had
this year.
20.
Admit it.
I want
How
to see
many
his route.
games
He's
you
a
fucking
tight
watch?
end.
How much
Nobody's
Royale
dropping
Bogard
him.
bailed on me?
That's why he's a good
He
best
played
ball.
9 games. He had 28 targets, 20 receptions, 178 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Okay,
40% of the snaps.
And you were gonna take who over that?
I'll take Cameron Brate over Brevin Jordan.
Yeah, I'll take Cameron Brate. I'll take Hayden Hurst Helmsley. I'll take Austin.
I'll take Hayden Hurst Helmsley because
I'll take Taysom Hill over Brevin Jordan.
Whoa.
I like
Everybody
Hayden
bookmark
Hurst Helmsley over there. with the
Everybody
Bengals.
bookmark it.
Taysom Hill.
I mean, I don't think he'll be better than Helmsley. That's a better pick, but Cameron Brate is not it, bro. How many years did Cameron Brate have better numbers than what Brevin Jordan had last year?
Well, but he also always had OJ there. And if
That
not,
doesn't
OJ,
fucking matter. How many years did OJ have better numbers?
But even before OJ, it was Austin Safarian. He never played the move tight end role, so you might be onto something with him just being a blocking guy more so. But see, here's the thing, though.
Running the ball,
He-
playing two tight ends, and they
He's
don't have
in
any.
all those red zone packages. No matter what, he's in those red zone packages. You know what I mean? And he's running the routes too in a lot of them. So, I mean, that's really what we want out of the tight end. If you're taking a super late flyer, that's all we're looking for. It just sucks because it could be a blank every week. It's really a guy we hold and we see what it do for a couple weeks until we have the
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, you're arguing with me about.
Really a last round pick in whatever format you're playing in.
I'll take my.
having a bad tight end. I ain't gonna lie. That
Shit.
shit is so annoying. Having a bad.
I'll take
tight end.
Brevin Jordan from Tight End University, Miami,
It's
bro.
kind of cool though because it makes you sharper. Because you're like, okay, I can't be slipping on none of my other starts in this goddamn time. Who fucking David and Njoku or Austin Hooper? I got both of them. Which one is it gonna be?
Njoku.
Fucking Njoku. Let me still take Brevin Jordan over Njoku at this point.
No, I'm talking about last year in some leagues where I had decisions where I'm like, fuck, I have Hooper and Njoku. I'm like, fuck, am I gonna do? Who is it gonna be?
Yeah, fuck both of those guys, bro.
They sucked, both of them.
Give me the young team with the second-year guys who were rookies last year. You know, like just the upside of the young guys should intrigue you in the tight end position more than anything. They have way better chance of breaking out than fucking
No way.
old ass fucking guy who's barely can catch passes from Tom Brady.
Young
That's
tight
my
ends
opinion.
are not likely to break out in their first or second year. Like, I mean,
That's not what I'm saying. They're in their second year, and you're taking guys in year 8 who've never broken fucking out.
Hey, y'all can still keep rocking, but I'm gonna shake.
No, we're shutting it all down.
No,
we're
no,
shutting down? Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody has to shut me down when I talk about the Texans, and nobody wants to believe anything.
No, see, hold on.
You better take Brevin Jordan.
I like talking about the Texans against some
No,
fire.
dude, it's all gravy. Y'all know I love them. And I love the tough Marvel Texans. I'm always here to rock. I'm always here to rock my boys, not the Cowboys.
You hear me, Peacock? You better take Brevin Jordan in the Scott Fishbowl because you know all the tight ends like that are going to be gone.
Bro, I already took I took Andrews with my second round pick. So now I can wait on Brevin Jordan because I'm going to get Davis Mills and I already got Cooks. So I'm getting Mills next, and then I'm getting Brevin Jordan with my last pick. Nobody's going to take him.
How many QBs?
And when I win the Scott Fishbowl,
He will not be there for your last pick in the 22nd round or however many rounds it is.
hey, Will already have two. I already have two tight ends, bro. Trust. Hey, he will. I'm going to push my division.
Backup tight ends are getting drafted in the Scott Fishbowl. People go tight end crazy.
Bro, it actually in most best balls it's approved. Like the teams that made like 20% of the teams that made like the top tier in best balls and for super flex formats have 3 tight ends on their roster, but late tight ends. So I took one early and I'm gonna go fucking super late.
Is the best ball?
No, it kind of is, but you have to start the guys correctly. It's kind of a best ball.
That's right. You still starting.
It's not a best ball. It either is a best ball or it isn't. It's not. You pick your players that you start every week.
It kind of is.
It kind of is because you're drafting 22 fucking guys, dude, or 26, and they're taking all the best guys. Then you just start like 5 of your best ones, and then you guess on the rest of the year. And nobody really makes moves. It's really a best ball. Unless you suck, then it's not a best ball. Then you're making waiver wire moves and you're doing shit to try to make the playoffs.
I want what Peacock's smoking right now. That's what I want.
Hey, it's definitely purple. Hold on.
Well, hey, look at you guys out the weed. This is the Real Fantasy Playmakers. It's tight end week. Last week we took y'all to QB University. You know what I mean? Next week on Playmakers. Where we going next week, Huss? Where you want to go? You want to hit them with the wide receivers? Then the running
we're
backs?
going to the West Side wide receivers. That's where we're going.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But also for throughout the rest of the week, you know what I'm
Debo's
saying?
laugh.
We're still going to be is Debo? I was heard about him twice. See what I'm saying?
I just want to fight with somebody right now.
For sure, y'all. Hey, we'll go around, man. Everybody sound it off. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, AJ. Tell them where to find you at.
Yeah, y'all can find me at FFT_AJ on Twitter. And you can find the podcast at Frontline_FF on Twitter too. Thanks
AJ, are you from Corpus?
Yeah, I'm from like 40 minutes south of Corpus.
All right, man. I got family in your area. I saw your 361 area code. Fucking link up with me, bro. We're gonna be down. I'm going to you, and we're gonna party, and you're gonna regret it.
I'm about to turn 21, so hell yeah.
He's about to turn 21. Peacock needs to get
shit,
smashed for
bro. Come visit your family in the RGV and link up with me. And as soon as you touch, like, get across the checkpoint, and I'm gonna show you a good time, bro. You got a room at my house. Man. I love you. You're a good guy. I got you.
Should I be there? I don't know how many weeks during the season, honestly. I go to McAllen, I go to Edinburgh, I go to...
Bro, you're in Edinburgh? I work in Edinburgh. That's where my office is.
Wow.
Small town, Texas, baby.
Hell yeah.
For the game. Let's go, AJ. We're linking up soon, bro. I got you. 21, now you're legal. You're going to get fucked.
For sure.
You're gonna get fucked. Watch out.
Not easy, bro, but I'll show you a good time.
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe literally. Depends on what you're into.
All right, everyone go ahead and shout out your shit so we can get out of here.
I know some prostitutes. I'm just I don't.
Fucking Peacock.
But 21's a good age. Hey, since I'm blabbing away, I'll let everybody else fucking go. Check out the link, neonpeacock.com. Neonpeacock.threadless.com. Huss just got a fucking shirt off of me. Appreciate the love, bro. I do have a fucking sale going on. Literally under $13 right now. If you buy more, the shipping, it's more worth it. And I'm ordering a bunch of shirts for my homies and shit too. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Don't worry, it's going to be heading your way. And now that I know Hustler's size, I'm going to order an extra for him. But I love everybody on this fucking show. You guys are the best. And make sure you rock with everybody else who's on this panel.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
100%, man. Let's get it, bro. Oh, my mama, man. Hell of a show, bro. Hard to start, JD. Oh shit, you already know.
Trey is on the show,
bro.
He's scared of oh man, he's getting too wild over here.
He did the dash.
My bad. I got excited, man. I was like, oh look.
All right, we're getting the hell up out of here. I know Bogey and Trey are about to go get haircuts, so we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you tomorrow. We got 2 mock drafts tomorrow, so make sure you're tapped in. Peace out.
Love y'all.
peace.
Hit him with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's our time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about to check, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make plays every day.